Welcome to Anything, the place where everyone will find everything. We are your one-stop destination for the most intriguing, informative, and inspiring stories from around the world. Whether you're a news junkie, a trivia buff, or just someone who loves a good story, you're in the right place. We're all about bringing you the latest and greatest, the weird and wonderful, the serious and the whimsical. So, buckle up as we dive into the 10 hottest affairs that are making headlines today. First on our list is the state of manufacturing in Africa. The continent's manufacturing sector has had its fair share of challenges, with limited industrial capacity, stiff competition from foreign manufacturers, and infrastructure that leaves much to be desired. These hurdles have not been easy to navigate, but they haven't stopped African manufacturers from striving for success. Take, for example, KM Industries in Nigeria. Specializing in steel production, this powerhouse has managed to carve out a niche for itself despite the logistical and competitive challenges it faces. Then there's Vegfru, also known as Savannah Integrated Farms Limited. This former fast-moving consumer goods company has rebranded and refocused, demonstrating adaptability and resilience in an ever-evolving market. These stories of success are not isolated incidents, but rather a testament to the persistence and innovation of African manufacturers. They may face tough terrain, but they are not backing down. Despite the hurdles, African manufacturers are proving their mettle in the global marketplace. Next, we turn our attention to Indonesia, where hospitals are filling up as virus cases approach 2 million. The situation is indeed severe and is putting an immense strain on the country's healthcare system. Imagine a scenario where every bed is occupied, every doctor is overworked, and yet the number of infected keeps rising. It's a race against time, a battle against an invisible enemy. The healthcare workers are on the front lines, working around the clock, often without adequate protective gear. Their tenacity and dedication are commendable, but they are only human, and there's only so much they can do. The government is doing its best to ramp up testing and vaccination efforts. Yet with the population of over 270 million, the task is monumental. The country is grappling with a shortage of vaccines and medical supplies, further complicating the situation. The crisis in Indonesia is a stark reminder of the ongoing global battle against the pandemic. It serves as a wake-up call, reminding us that no one is safe until everyone is safe. It's a call to action for the global community to join hands and combat the virus together. From a grim health crisis, we now move to a more hopeful story of environmental healing. Picture this: the year is 1987 and the Earth's protective shield, our ozone layer, is being ravaged by man-made chemicals. A gaping hole forms over Antarctica, and scientists warn of a future filled with dire consequences if we don't take action. In response, nations around the world band together to sign the Montreal Protocol, a commitment to phase out the very substances wreaking havoc on our ozone layer. Now fast forward to 3 decades later, emissions of these harmful substances have plummeted by over 99%, and their presence in the atmosphere has halved. The result? The once ominous hole in the ozone layer is on the mend and expected to fully heal by the year 2070. This triumphant tale of environmental recovery gives us hope that we can indeed reverse the damage caused by climate change. Opening. And now, let's delve into the next hot affair that's been making waves recently. Outline. Indeed, the world is a global village, and what happens in one corner can echo in another. Let's talk about the state of African manufacturing. It's a tale of resilience and innovation, despite a backdrop of challenges. Limited industrial capacity, stiff competition from foreign producers, and infrastructure that leaves much to be desired. These are just some of the hurdles faced by African manufacturers. But success stories do exist, like KM Industries in Nigeria, a shining beacon in the realm of steel production. Then there's Vegfru, formerly an FMCG company, which has carved a niche for itself despite the odds. These tales of triumph underscore the potential of African manufacturing, even as they underscore the need for support and investment. Closing. Remember, the world's economic engine is fueled by diverse contributions, and every cog in the wheel, no matter how small, plays a part. Stay tuned as we explore more hot affairs in the next segment. Opening. And as we journey on, let's delve into another significant issue that's been making waves recently. Outline. In a world that's constantly evolving, it's crucial to keep up with the pace. We've seen significant advancements in technology and science, yet there are parts where challenges continue to persist. Let's talk about education, a sector that's been grappling with its own set of hurdles. Despite the efforts of numerous organizations, the lack of access to quality education remains a pressing issue in many regions. The disparity in educational opportunities between urban and rural areas is stark, and the pandemic has only widened this gap. The switch to online learning has been a double-edged sword, providing opportunities for some, but leaving many behind due to the lack of resources. It's a complex issue, one that requires a collective effort and innovative solutions. Closing. As we pause to reflect on this, remember that every small step towards providing quality education can cause ripples of change. Stay tuned as we continue to explore more such intriguing topics. Opening. Now, let's switch gears to another hot topic that's been making waves. Outline. This scene is about the rise of sustainable energy alternatives in India. As the world grapples with the challenge of climate change, India is stepping up its game. The country has been making significant strides in harnessing renewable energy sources, particularly solar and wind energy. From the vast solar parks in Rajasthan to the wind farms in Tamil Nadu, the quest for clean energy is reshaping India's energy landscape. But it's not all sunshine and breezy days. The challenges are as real as the opportunities. Infrastructure bottlenecks, regulatory hurdles, and financial constraints are some of the issues that the sector grapples with. Yet despite these challenges, the green energy revolution is on an unstoppable course, ushering in a new era of sustainable growth. Closing. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into more such riveting affairs in the next scene. Opening. As we journey further into the maze of recent affairs, let's delve into our next story. Outline. Our next topic takes us to the realm of technology. Ranging from the latest innovations to the groundbreaking discoveries, the tech world never ceases to amaze us. In this scene, we explore how India is making strides in the tech industry, with startups sprouting left and right, and how these advancements are influencing the global tech scene. We'll unravel the successes and challenges faced by these startups, how they're reshaping the Indian economy, and the impact they've made globally. We'll also shed light on the role of government policies in fostering this tech boom and the potential future of India as a tech powerhouse. Closing. Stay tuned as we continue our journey, unraveling the tapestry of recent affairs. Until the next scene, let's marvel at the tech wonders India is bringing to the global stage. Opening. We're now at the penultimate scene of our journey today, and it's been quite a ride, hasn't it? Alright, let's dive straight in. We've covered a plethora of topics so far, from manufacturing in Africa to the recovery of our ozone layer. Each story is a testament to the dynamic world we live in, a world that is always changing, always evolving. But it's not just about the big global stories. It's also about the smaller, more personal stories that touch our hearts and inspire us to strive for a better tomorrow. With that said, we're moving on to our next story, a tale that will leave you astounded, a tale that will make you ponder upon the complexities of life. This is a story of resilience, of courage, and of the indomitable human spirit. It's a story that reminds us that no matter how tough the circumstances, we can always find a way to rise above it. So, are you ready to embark on this journey? Are you ready to be inspired? Good, because that's exactly what we have in store for you. Closing. Stay tuned because we're about to dive into a story that will leave an indelible mark on your hearts and minds. And that wraps up our top 10 hot affairs for today. We started our journey today with an in-depth look at the state of African manufacturing, discussing the challenges and success stories from the heart of Nigeria. We then navigated the worrying health crisis in Indonesia as their hospitals grapple with rising virus cases. Switching gears, we celebrated humanity's triumph over the ozone depletion crisis, remembering how collective action and commitment reversed a global threat. We journeyed through various other topics, each carrying its own significance and impact. From the highs to the lows, the triumphs to the crises, we've traversed a spectrum of issues that have shaped our world recently. Through these discussions, we hope to have sparked curiosity, provoked thought, and encouraged conversation. Remember, knowledge is power, and staying informed is the first step towards understanding and action. We hope you found our rundown engaging and enlightening. We aim to deliver a comprehensive view of the world, touching on diverse topics that matter. But of course, we're just scratching the surface here. There's always more to explore, more to discuss, and more to understand. So, join us again as we delve into the fascinating world of current affairs. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more such interesting topics. Until next time, this is Anything, where you find everything.